Of course. Oh. Scarlet no likey! Nightmare Circus. Great. Circus burns to the ground on opening night, killing dozens. The owner is put to death by an enraged mob of townsfolk just as he shouts out a curse. Why am I moving so much? Now Raven, a dark-souled wanderer, comes to the ruins at dusk in search of his missing mother. Let the show begin.
Stop! After they let me out, they gave me Callum back and sent me home with a handful of breadcrumbs. Home, bittersweet home. I barely recognized it. Where there had been color and light, there were shadows and regrets. Where there had been warmth, there was a bone-deep coldness that never went away. I tried my hardest to keep the ghosts at bay. Don, watching from the dusty corners while I tried to teach his son to read. My father, coldly assessing me and finding me lacking. I devoted myself to Callum and did the things that they told me. It will get better, they said. Every day will be a little better than the last. I'm in the woods now, lost and afraid. Things never got any better.
Great. Dunwich Power Company! Oh, Dunwich. Anyhow, disconnect notice. After multiple attempts to collect payment, we regret to inform you that your service has been disconnected, or will be disconnected shortly. Please do the following. Make the payment listed on your last bill. Contact us at that number. We can arrange a payment plan so that you can immediately be reconnected. If you believe that this is an error, call us at that number to discuss your options. If you are unable to make payment, please contact your local welfare office to discuss a placement for you and your loved ones. Winter in Maine is cold and brutal. Don't face it without electricity. You know what? At least they, are like, hey, here are your options. Shocking true story. Hunger. The true story of the Dawners. Wait, I'm gonna read the back of this. On April 16th, 1847, a group of covered wagons began the 2,500-mile journey to California. Just 8 months later, they found themselves stranded in the Sierra Nevada mountains with very little to bite or sup. It was to become one of the greatest tragedies of westward migration that the world had ever seen. Now, our panel of Donner experts have uncovered compelling evidence that the families were forced to resort to cannibalism in order to survive that terrible winter. In this never-before-seen expose, read about how the Donner children were forced to eat their brothers and sisters in order to survive. All here in the pages of the shocking true story. Great. Callum's hat. Rubik's Cube! The wilting. By the way, I love the little detail of there being a little crack in the thing, like someone had bent the page to mark it. That's kind of cool. This novel, Susan Anscombe cements her place as I really wish that she would stop moving because it makes it really hard to read this shit. Anyhow, place as one of the most important science fiction writers of a generation. The wilting, a solar flare struck through Earth. Millions of people are uprooted from their homes. A young meteorologist searches desperately for a way to stop global overheating. And an exotic dancer named Chance O'Hara, great, is the key to saving that world again. Dynamic, da-da-da-da-da. Alright. Cool.
Leave me alone.
Where is my boy?
Great, great, great. Aww. That's really cute. I have a feeling this is about to go horrible. Like, more so horrible. Great.
Please, don't make me see.
Read shopping list. Milk, cheese, bread, butter, corn, potatoes, apples, fish sticks. Remember, drop off Callum, electricity bill. Fix faucet. Salmon wrench. But I can't fix the faucet? Oh. But I can't fix the faucet? Are you kidding me? Just fix it! Anyhow. Oh, wine bottle. Good. Chicken! Huh. You know what? That's actually better than my fridge right now. It's like 90% beverages and things to drink, and then like 2% is edible food. It's mostly salsa. Alright. Guess I'm going this way. Oh, God. Lorraine, I received your letter and I am quite surprised. You ran off with your father all those years ago, then disappeared off the edge of the map, and when I finally tracked you down, refused to answer any of my letters. And now you write to me asking for help. I have another family now and another life. Your father was a horrible man, and I regret the years that I wasted with him. I loved you, I truly did, but every year you grew more and more like him. You were his girl. Never really mine. Still, I would have fought for custody if you hadn't run away with him. It broke my heart, but I needed to go on living. I can't let you back into my life without picking open old wounds. I'm sorry, Lorraine, but I just can't do it. Maybe one day it'll be easier and I can meet Callum, but not yet. I'm not ready to forgive you. Please don't contact me again, Karen. Okay. I'm guessing that's her mother. I'm guessing that's her mother, and that's not great. Dunwich Emergency Services. Miss Mallard, as we agreed in our meeting today, we consider you fully recovered from your illness. This letter is official notification that you are considered sound of mind and body and may return to work at any time. Please note that you should discontinue any medication that you have been using and dispose of any remaining medicines. If you feel at any time that you are suffering a relapse, then please make contact with your local physician immediately. We wish you continued good health, Dr. Spencer. Dr. Spencer. Why am I trying to say it like that? Spencer, Dunwich Medical. Great.
Show yourself?
Oh, sounding very sure there. Not that I blame you. Patient name Mallard Lorraine Kimberly. Depression. Date of committal 17/10/77. Date of discharge 10/11/77. It's only about a month. Lorraine seems to be suffering from depression that began early in her pregnancy. Our discussions have made it obvious that these episodes stem from the grief of losing her partner, Dawn, who died about 6 months ago. There are also several resolved issues with her father. After being kept under careful observation, we provided standard treatment for this disorder, including electroconvulsion therapy, which, I mean, if used correctly, is great. But I don't know if it was actually used correctly in this case. So, the patient responded and made a rapid recovery. Weekly follow-up, mood stabilizers, lithium-based. Lorraine has a newborn son, Callum, who was placed in foster care shortly after birth when Lorraine displayed symptoms of disorientation and depression. It is our judgment that Lorraine is fit to have her son returned to her, and as long as she follows her recommended aftercare routine and continues with her medication, we have faith that she will be an effective caregiver. Lorraine has her own housing, and her employer, Susie, has said that she is welcome to return to her shifts at the diner. Norma Creed, a local woman, has offered to care for Callum while Lorraine works. It is with the support network in mind that we feel confident releasing Lorraine from this institution. Medication instructions. A prescription for Zoloft that can be filled at Flags Pharmacy in Kingsmouth. She has been advised to start with a 50 milligram dose and then, based on advice of her doctor, to increase the medication as needed. Okay. At least she got help. That's good. Oh, wow, that's really tiny. Hold on. I'm gonna have to lean in. Miss Mallard, our inquiry into the estate of Dr. Mr. Donald Williams has been completed. We regret to inform you that the primary beneficiaries of his estate, including the life insurance settlement for the accidental death, were listed as Rose Williams and Richard Williams of New York State, the deceased parents. Our agency made contact with Mr. and Mrs. Williams and explained your situation, especially as regards to the birth of Donald's son Callum. Unfortunately, they were not receptive to our overtures, and they specified that without any legal proof of a biological relationship, they consider you ineligible to receive any of the monies from Donald's estate. They have asked that we no longer contact them regarding this matter. I understand that this may have a negative impact on your current financial situation, and I hope that I am not being too forward when I enclose the bill for our services with this letter. Sincerely, that person. Great. Oh, that's fucked up. That is fucked.
What have you done with him?
Deeper. Great! PT in this bitch. Great. Flags Pharmacy, there's my pills.
Give him to me!
Oh, it's a teddy bear. Lorraine, things aren't right between us at the moment. I know I want to try and explain it, but it is because I am so far from home and I'm working so hard. Every day working at the park, it gets worse, like a spring inside my mind, winding tighter and tighter and tighter. When we go for drinks after work, it gets a little better. The guy relax and we laugh and we're good people again. I don't want to come home to you without being in my right mind, but when this job is done, we need to get out of this place. We need to go back to the city where I don't feel like this anymore. I love you, Donald. P.S. I was thinking about names for boys and girls. I like Callum for a boy, and Emma if it's a girl. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, I can't read that. Hunger. Great.
Don't make me look at it.
Ooh. I saw her. I see her. Callum? Oh. It's all off prescription. Remember, take the pills, follow up with Dr. Spencer, organize babysitter for Callum.
Don't leave me! Show yourself!
Oh, yeah, this is much worse. Ew. Ooh. Ooh. This is not the good things. I didn't run away, Dad took me. Oh my god. Do not like that.